Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you very much, Lonelicious. And that's why you can contact me in-game. When Special Andrea once again is too stupid to mute his microphone, and I was doing a perfect introduction. I was telling you what was going on in the game. I was telling you that everybody was checking for proxies and stuff like this. I was telling you about the build orders. I was telling you about PvT in general. So, sorry. And yeah, that's why you can contact me in game if, for example, there's a technical problem, or once again I'm just too stupid to unmute my microphone. I mean, from time to time this just happens. I apologize, but yeah, nothing really happened. So it's not like you missed me screaming. I was not going for the all super international introduction here, so you didn't miss anything. I was not opening any beers live on TV here. So yeah. So what just did happened? What just did happen? DuFFmAn went for a barracks with a reactor first, then he got this orbital command. Meanwhile, he was moving out with his marines to check for any hidden expansions. There was some gate pressure coming up by Seiplo, that's why he decided not to move out with his orbital command just yet, to land it here at this natural expansion. Meanwhile, at the same time, we saw Seiplo going for 2 gates. And then he started the robo facility. Gate number 3 came up, and then he only went for the expansion. So 3-gate robo is this. Here we have a proxy pylon to see if the rocks will get taken out, if there are any other units moving in here from that area, because besides from this observer, he only has this stalker here, and that's basically it. One SCV is still here. He knows about the stalker, so this SCV basically is not able to move up the ramp right now. And yeah, once again, I'm sorry about me muting the microphone. I mean, I've been called unprofessional because I use the word fuck from time to time. I mean, I'm from Germany, I'm not from the US. I can say penis all the time, and I'm not feeling bad about it. So, um, yeah. Sometimes I mute myself. That's why someone could call me professional, unprofessional, but I mean, if you cast, I mean, I casted over 4,000, 5,000 games already. I'm online casting tournaments and games very, very often, and from time to time this just happens. When you're casting alone, I have to take care of the administration of the games, have to check out for new games, have to check out some music, maybe go for some interaction with the chat, maybe organizing some raffles. For example, you can win a GSL Team League premium account, which started today. Just very easy. Join Facebook.com/SpecialAndroid, write a comment there, only one comment, and the status regarding the GSL Team League, and then you are eligible for the raffle. So, nice force fields here by Seiplo. And the blade, I mean, DuFFmAn, he's got the ghosts, but the sentries are so well spread out, so the ghosts won't be too effective here. And he's just continuing to move out over there, and once again more force fields being placed, and this is a good thing about the Ghost. The Ghost got the range 6, so got one more range than the Marines. Now they're able to move past this force field here, EMPing more of the sentries, but one Ghost going down, the 2 Ghosts were at the front all alone, and you want to have the Ghost in the second row because the Ghost deals so much damage, dealing double the damage against sentries, against zealots as well. So he lost the 2 Ghosts a little bit too soon, and now Seiplo, even though he lost nearly all of his units as well, we're still able to kill all those units. Let's take a look at the harvest account for the moment. 54 drones, probes for Seiplo, 50 SCVs here for DuFFmAn. So it is 7 Marauders, 7 Marines for DuFFmAn, and it is just 3 Stalkers and 4 Sentries for Seiplo. But Seiplo, he's once again going for the tech. Double Forge is already en route here. It's got the +1/+1 finished. The Immortal is moving out, coming out of this robo pretty soon, even though he should take care of this waypoint here on the robo facility, that his Immortal is not accidentally moving over to enemy territory without being protected by any other gateway units. And speaking of gateway units, he is getting 2 more gates, so he will be at a total of 7 gates and this 1 robo. So Seiplo once again looking to play a little bit more gateway heavy. So no Mars Colossi play, no Mars Phoenix play like we saw in game number 1 and game number 2. I mean, in game number 1, he just mostly relied on the gateway units. Later on, he opened with the Colossi, but all this Colossi got shredded to pieces pretty fast. So, yeah. The +1, meanwhile, for Blade, aka DuFFmAn, finished in the next minute. He's producing more Marauders, more Marines. Another command center is being built as well. And if you're playing on Scrap Station, if you're a Terran player, and if you want to move over your command center here to the center location, or to the Half Island expansion number 4, for example, then just build the command center here on the high ground. Why build it there? I mean, you want to have it at this expansion or at that expansion as soon as possible, so doesn't really make a difference for where you make it, if you make it here on the low ground or here on the high ground. So looks like our friend DuFFmAn is about to move off pretty soon. What about the 2 ghosts? And he got enough energy for 2 EMPs, and 2 EMPs might not be enough. And speaking of EMPs, this is really reminding me of Boxer against Night Ants on the TSL. So, we saw some nice EMPs, mainly all the sentries are down. I am about to sneeze, but the battle is still going on. My nose hurts pretty much, but nice job by DuFFmAn kiting all those zealots. Most of the zealots are down, and Seiplo is not able to place any force fields. He now is only able to place 1 force field, and the 2 ghosts already paid off. I mean, the ghosts went down, but they EMP'd the sentries, denying any Guardian Shields, any force fields, so Seiplo had to run away. There we see the stim once again. What about this Colossus? He does not have the thermal lens. Still doing a lot of damage, and actually with additional warping in of some Stalkers here, he's able to hold this attack off just fine. I mean, this Colossi is taking damage. Nice job by Seiplo, warping in some more Stalkers here at the top location. I would have thought DuFFmAn was able to do more damage. I think so would he, because otherwise, if he would have thought, oh, I should not take out this ramp, he might be moving over here to the left with the stim, take out the Robo Bay, maybe take out the Nexus, and taking out the Robo Bay will be quite crucial part, because yes, the thermal lens is about to finish, and without that he's got no way to produce the Colossi right away. Another 140 seconds for the thermal lens, but this is not his problem anymore. And now Seiplo, with also having finished the +2/+2, is in the good position to do some more damage. Medivac by DuFFmAn paying not enough attention, gets taken out pretty easily, and looks like DuFFmAn's strength is more in the TVZ than in the TVP. So now here are the Stalkers, here are the Colossi, and let's take a look where are all those units now. DuFFmAn's Marauders are completely in a wrong position now. All these Stalkers, the Immortal, the Zealots, and those 2 main Colossi here on top of all those units, doing so much damage now in the main base. And now back from the main base, there we see DuFFmAn just sacrificing all of his SCVs right now. And here are the Stint Marauders moving in from the left. Is he focusing down Immortals? Is he focusing down any units? No, he's just moving in there, not focusing any units in particular, so allowing this Master Immortal here, now Executor Immortal with 20 kills to just rip those remaining units apart. In the end, the Immortal went down, but the question of course is at what cost. Now most likely, will he be able to hold this attack off? I mean, he's producing Marauders and Marines like crazy, but how many more SCVs does he have? He's down to 30 SCVs compared to the 66 probes. But yes, he has another orbital command, but now there are the Stalkers moving down. Nice how Seiplo is aware of this orbital command, so warping in additional Zealots, 7 in total. He does not have the blink, nor does he have the charge for the Zealots or the Stalkers. He's not repairing the orbital command. Now he is, and the orbital command survived with 60 HP. Now the Stimp Marauders kiting those remaining Zealots, and if he's continuing to kite those Zealots, he should be able to take out the Stalkers as well, stimming once again. Now the Mules being able to mine there too, but Seiplo lost all of his Stalkers, and now he's down to 2 Zealots, but now with warping in more sentries especially, he's once again moving over there. DuFFmAn waiting a couple of seconds because he does not want to get force field trapped, but it looks like he wants to go for a counter attack. Oh, he was picking up a single Colossus, and this is not what you want to do, and it looks like now Seiplo is retreating with his forces, and retreating with his forces means he wants to secure the space. He's afraid of a counter attack, and there are the Marauders taking out one long distance mining probe after another. So where are the forces of Seiplo right now? Seiplo is still in a pretty good supply lead, having 22 more supply than DuFFmAn, but DuFFmAn is here in the main base of Seiplo trying to take out more of these zealots who are being kited or running away, and new Colossus just spawned as well. Nice force fields to prevent those Marauders to take out this Colossus as fast as possible. He's just continuing to kite, trying to do as much damage as possible. Meanwhile, Seiplo attacking here at the center location once again. More mules being dropped. The SCVs and the other two mules ran away. They should return to at least try to have this orbital command survive, or at least lift up the orbital command, because yes, the zealots do quite a lot of damage. On the other hand, sentries only doing tickle damage. So he's not doing this. He will lose this expansion because he's focusing right now on microing his Marauders here in the main base of Seiplo once again, even though he's not doing too good of a job there, but it's intercepting more and more of those forces. But the big difference, of course, is yes, Seiplo is able to mine here. Meanwhile, yes, DuFFmAn lost this expansion there. So here are the Marines and the Marauders now being trapped once again by the force field, and looks like we have a fourth actually, semi-finalist here, because it looks like yes, Seiplo is able to win against DuFFmAn, and there we see the GG. So congratulations to Seiplo after losing game number 2, winning game number 3, and after losing game number 1, being able to win game number 2 and game number 3 as well, advancing to the semi-finals as the last person in tonight's Competo Cup 31. So semi-final games coming up next.